so much. Have a great Monday. All right, pulling over on the side of the road when you have car trouble, it can be really dangerous, right? Especially out on the freeways when there's not a lot of room to pull over.
No, and cars are speeding by so fast. So how do you stay safe if that happens to you? David is out in our parking lot this morning with a mechanic to give us tips, especially as a lot of folks are going to be on the roadways this morning for the holidays. David, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, that's right. So many people are about to hit our valley highways to come in or out of town. You got to make sure you're prepared just in case you stall out. So we have Glenn Hayward here with Good Works Auto Repair. Hey, good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning. Great to be here this morning.
Hey, thanks so much for joining us. What should people have in their trunk just in case they stall out, but they want to make sure that they can be near their vehicle safely?
Well, in a stall out, you definitely want to have, a cell phone with you, and you want to turn on your emergency flashers and pull over to the right. And then you want to have cell phone charge. You never know for how long you're going to be stranded. If your cell phone goes dead, now you've lost communication. So having one of these in your car is absolutely a great thing to have. Make sure before you leave for any kind of a distance trip that you have a good battery in your vehicle. This battery is essential, to the makings of all of the electronics in your car. Keeps the car moving. Make sure your antifreeze level is good, that it's the right mixture. And always carry an emergency kit, emergency medical kit, to ensure that, if something happens, if someone is injured, and you're stranded because you're in an accident or something like that, before the paramedics or the police or someone gets there, make sure you have some bandages and things like that, warm clothes for the cold weather.
You also talked about obviously putting on your hazard lights, right, if you pull over, making sure that your vehicle can be seen, but you said it's important to make sure everyone is out of that vehicle and away from it as far away as possible, because if you do stall out on the highway, it could be dark out. You also said that, hey, you had a pretty cool flashlight as well, too, that could be helpful if you need to wave down another driver for some help.
LED flashlights, they're amazing. They give off a lot of light, and they can help you either wave people away from where you're stranded, or you can let them know that, hey, we're stranded and we need some help here.
Yeah, so obviously a battery, a spare tire, a flashlight, a portable cell phone charger. Those are some of the things that you should have if you're heading out of town for this holiday season.
And you wouldn't believe how many people travel, they have a spare tire, but they don't have a jack in the car. So a spare tire and no way to lift the car to get the spare tire on, and a lug wrench to make sure they can get the wheel off and then the other one on.
And we were talking a little bit before this interview. Unfortunately, sometimes we see these situations where people are outside of their vehicle trying to see what's wrong, next to a highway where people are speeding.
Yeah, that can be very dangerous, because if they get rear-ended, now they become the victim of a crash, and now they've been hit by their own vehicle because someone hit their vehicle. So getting off the road is really important as far as you can.
All right, Glenn, thank you so much for joining us this morning, guys.
Pleasure being here.
Yeah, thanks so much. We'll send it back to you guys. Obviously, some thankful holiday tips for this time of year if you're hitting the road.
Yeah, totally, David. You don't want to be without a jack and have to do a push-up on your car to get it off the ground.
That's what you did last time.
Well, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
David, thank you.
Superman just lifting the car up like that.
Well, it was a paper car.